What kind of achievement do you think the China-African cooperation has made in poverty reduction?
I think looking at the African continent from afar, 30 years ago compared with today, one of the largest and most important observations that we are making is the difference in infrastructure. In China, they say, 要发展先修路, right? If you want to develop, you need to first build a road. It's an absolutely timeless wisdom. When you have the right infrastructure, you are able to drive people, you are able to drive commodities, you are able to drive development in certain areas. So China's largest contribution to African development and the poverty reduction there is through a amount of infrastructure, the roads, the bridges, the ports that were built in the past 3 decades on the African continent that has contributed to the wealth and development of every country. Africa is a rich continent, it's rich in potential, but this potential cannot be well utilized unless we have the right infrastructure in place.
Technical and vocational education is developing rapidly in African countries, also in China. Do you think this trend will affect the future of the young generations?
Technical and vocational education is one of the most important areas that we should really focus on when it comes to China and Africa development. In Africa, students and young people don't need degrees. What they need is skills, things that they can utilize with both their hands so that they can enrich their countries, themselves, and their families. And technical vocational educational cooperation between China and Africa is the largest driver of this kind of skills transfer. China didn't only depend on its scientists, it also depended on its engineers. It depended on the hundreds of thousands of engineers that graduate from technical vocational schools in order to build all of this that we see today. We need those hundreds of thousands of skilled people to build our continent, and China has the expertise and skills to do that.